I want to cry. Because a beloved franchise that millions of people supported is dying right in front of us. And while yes, there will be alternatives, and yes, this too shall pass, that's not going to repair the reputation of Dungeons and Dragons. It's not going to repair the damage that has been done to us, the community. And it's going to do nothing to compensate us for the work we're about to lose. And if you don't believe me, as of January 20th, 2023, there is, of course, the terms of service on D&D Beyond, which changed back in 2022 of March. No, it was May 2022. That effectively had the exact same provisions as OGL 1.1. Don't believe me? Go look them up. And if you need the Wayback Machine, just know it's there. I'm frustrated, and I have only negative things to say, so I'm going to try to keep this as concise as possible. The Wyld Cast, us, will no longer be streaming our D&D game. And while the story itself is not dead, Dungeons and Dragons sure as hell is. I am in the middle of making my own system, but regardless of what happens next, I will never make anything homebrew for Dungeons and Dragons again, unless a single condition is met. And I know that I and my friends, and I know I'm not the only one, and I'll leave it at that, that I'm not the only one who feels this way. This condition that must be met is that OGL 1.0A cannot be deauthorized. That is the condition in which any of us ever remotely consider coming back to 5e. This is a video that's just on a small channel that means absolutely nothing, and I doubt that anybody's ever going to see it. But Wizards of the Coast, Hasbro, you've ruined lives with this. People's livelihoods, businesses, companies. And you may not give a shit about that, but when it's affecting the mental health of the people that you're trying to make a product for, effectively, yeah, you screwed up. And you screwed up big time. No words in the English language can truly describe my true feelings for how I feel right now. And I know I'm not the only one. So if you're watching this and you're just hoping that all of this goes away, that everything goes back to normal, I hope for your sake and for mine it genuinely does. Whether that means that the authorization of 1.0A is unquestioned and left alone, and that their new OGL only applies to the new systems, I'd be completely okay with that. It means that me and my friends can just stay in 5e. It means that if I decide to go back to making content for them, it's all safe and protected. I would love that, and I know that all of us would. But I don't genuinely believe that's going to happen. Because this writing has been on the walls for almost a year now. And it's only just now been pointed out to us. Or at least on a mass scale have we all been made aware. So, hang in there. This too shall pass. We're all going to get through this. And one way or another, Wizards of the Coast is going to realize that they are not the community. We are. And they are just a small part of it. With or without them, we're all going to make it through this. Just breathe and relax. Oh, and don't forget to shit on any OGL that comes out in relation to all of this, just because how can you not? I'm not sorry. But I am sorry that this hinders my ability to hang out with my friends live, just in front of a camera, in front of an audience that literally consists of two of my players as moderators and my girlfriend. That's our consistent audience. Maybe my coworker, maybe I've got my roommate in the audience, maybe I got some of the Norwegians' friends. That was never important to us. What was important to us was just playing the goddamn game. Thank you, Wizards of the Coast and D&D Beyond, for bringing me and my friends together. But that doesn't even remotely make up for the fact that at this moment, you're trying to gatekeep your community and keep the fans together. You're only tearing us apart. OGL 1.2 was released, or at least not published, but the draft was released. This time clearly labeled as a draft, because it's an actual draft. 1.1 was not a draft. I don't think that needs to be said. We all know, but just in case, allow me to say it too. But when you go and read into it, and what brought my attention to a lot of this was how it references other documents within it, and the document itself is really short. And there's some things in there that seem sketchy, but are literally in every single contract, and that's not what we're mad about. We're mad about the shady underhandedness that's in all of these, including D&D Beyond's terms of service. So, if you have content on D&D Beyond, I recommend you get it the hell off that site now. If you plan on making homebrew content for 5th edition, don't put it on D&D Beyond. Ever. And if you know other people, spread the word. Spread the word that we're not going to back down, but take it easy for a while. Just remember that people bigger than all of us, including myself, are working on something that's hopefully going to benefit us all. Oh, and there's no guarantee that your content is safe even if you take it off of D&D Beyond. Just a heads up. So that's fun. But at this point, it is what it is. Like I said, we'll get over it. This too shall pass. Take it easy on yourselves. Take care of each other. Don't forget to love each other. And I hope that no matter what perils cross your path, you and your party keep pushing forward. Maybe we'll see you again in the future. Who knows? But until then, goodbye and good luck.